We return to Rook's caravan.
Meanwhile, back in horse country.
Yeah, we're about to we're about to have our own little adventure down here. We were down in this town fighting off both Dredge and the horses last time. It was a pretty difficult fight. I had a little trouble with it. Thank you for the follow. It looks like everyone's almost ready to move out, Ivor says, walking your way. We're about as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to handle before we leave, now's the time. Also, yes, someone in chat said that is the darkness that they are running from. That seems to be a wall of darkness. He tosses aside a whittled stick. And I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name's Joe, sir. Seems he's the temporary leader since their governor was killed. Right, we chose to save everyone but the rich people. We saved the supplies and we saved the families. We did not save the nobles. Because why? Why would we do that? The rich have no use in this apocalypse. I'm sorry. Your wealth, your status, it means nothing. You're just going to leave us to fend for ourselves? We saved you. I think that's pretty nice. We are heading to the capital. What if those dredge return? Or the horses? That will happen. Yes, the answer is yes. You're going to get overrun. How long can you last is basically what they're asking. They're not really after Lundar so much as they want a place. What do we say to this old man? And say, I don't really know. They're running from something, same as us, or we don't have time for this. Just get out of your town. Abandon your city. Abandon your home. It's gone. We've done this like 6 or 7 times now. Everyone who decided not to come with us died in horrible ways. So, you know, precedent. Yeah, they're running from something. Same as us. We know what they're running from now. Now we know. The truth has been revealed. But you're running from them. What are they running from? This caravan doesn't know that yet. Joser's eyes dart around for a moment. You'll take us with you? You think about what he's asking. 1, are you ready to sew your banner into ours? 2, we can't support this many people. And 3, how many of you are there? While you decide that, I will run to the bathroom very briefly. Lash Lightning brings up a good point. A bunch of new clansmen will help us forage and hopefully sustain our food supply. I believe 1 has taken it. Are you ready? Consider it sown. It's the people of Lundar that means something, and you'll keep them alive better than I ever could. So they trust us. We helped them out of a jam. Pretty rough situation. We saved them from 2 simultaneously attacking armies. We're about to pass through the Old Wood. We don't know a whole lot about it. Old man is already a little... Wait, that's where you're going? Oh. When he sees you nod, his lips purse and move from side to side. Strange things happen in that place. It's a place where people go missing or come back happier than ever. Is it dangerous? He charged into a town under attack by Horseborn and Dredge. I'm not sure what you consider dangerous. We'll just have to find out. Let's go into the spooky woods, guys. This sounds like an adventure. You agree?
That statement is kind of every situation that we get into post-God slaying.
Yeah. Wait, which one in particular? Oh
Just
boy.
wait, you just did the last thing we did, and you think the spooky
Yeah.
woods might be too much?
Yeah. Oh, this Roark. Let's talk to him.
We
also,
killed an immortal. How bad could the swamp people be? Well, we survived the swamp people and their bear army. How bad could horse country be?
well,
we survived the horse war. How bad could the spooky woods be?
not everyone survived. The Trigvi is dead. He's dead. How could you forget about him? How could you?
We returned him to his people.
We did, yeah. And they were like, hey, he forgot about our ways. And then they stuck him... They formed a circle around him and stuck him with spears until he was dead.
It's their culture.
Yeah, apparently that's their culture. He knew that while we were making that decision. We were basically telling him, hey, go over there and die. And he was like, okay, this is bad, though. This is a bad thing you're doing. That whole situation is so weird. Roark, what are you up to? How you doing? Roark looks nervous as you approach. Choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. Actually, I think this is a conversation. I think we can just talk to them. Why did you attack the other Horseborn? His eyes dart around and he repeats your words silently, slowly, before preparing his response. Other like me? Wrong. Friend, no. You look at Oddleaf to see if she understands, but she only shakes her head a bit.
They are those fuckers.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. They are not our friend. They have tribes. They are a tribal system. They move in herds. They are horses. You fought with them because they're not your friends? What? I don't get it. You're all horses. You're all friends.
My rival?
How do you not get this, Oddleaf? They're the same as humans. Roark squints while studying Oddleaf's mouth moving. Friend,
we too
no.
despise our neighbors. Friend,
no. I love that's a really good phrase. Friend, no. No friend. Just a reminder, if you're going to be in our herd follows this guy, me. He doesn't seem to understand your words, but your tone makes him step back a pace. You're not in trouble. We're a herd. He's the leader. He is the biggest horse. Rook. Sad dad. Oddleaf points to you and speaks slowly. We follow orders from leader. You follow orders from leader.
Among our people, the leader is whoever can endure the most misery, and that is Rook.
God, that you're not wrong. That may be the
government
method.
By saddest dad.
You cannot be sure how much Roark understands, but his jaw clenches and he stands straighter. He snorts and kicks up dirt with a hoof. I like all the descriptions of their body language. It's like they didn't have time to really animate all these intricate things, but at least they wrote them in, and you get the idea that a lot of their language is body language, and we don't know what the hell they're doing half the time.
And that's like part of why they have trouble carrying on conversations, because they're not used to putting a lot of things in words.
Yeah. I really like the Horseborn. They give a new dynamic to the game. He doesn't seem to like that, does he? He'll be fine. Deirdrio? Oh, that's right, the one with the dark skin, the javelin one. He whips his tail and stands taller, prouder. Yes, we know that. When food much again. I think that was probably their entire motivation for everything that's happening, is food. That's probably the catalyst. Oddleaf looks at you with arched eyebrows. Oddleaf, Jesus Christ. We get it. This is not the time. You clear your throat and look back at Roark. Glad I had a chance to talk with you. Roark simply stares at you. Everyone feels awkward at the inability to communicate, so you smile at him. Thank you. thank. He taps a hoof to the ground a few times before trotting off. Oddleif has figured out the puzzle. Good job. Yeah, I like the conversations with the horses. They're strange, inscrutable creatures. Anything good in the shop here? There's still this thing, which is... We're nowhere near level 9. No one's near level 9. No one can use that. 2 strength, 1... 2 strength and 1 armor per turn is real good, but the minus move is a bit of a problem. Do we need food? No, we've got 27 days worth of food. We're good on food. This is the caravan that's good on food. That's right, we also have the skull ribbon. The infant skull with a yellow ribbon from the Cragsman. -3 armor. 35% dodge strength. So that's the stay alive trinket. Alright, map. Yeah, we were going to look where Manahar was. So Bulwark is up north. I got to see. He's somewhere near the Wormscale Mountains. So he was at Bindle. Right, he was at Bindle. So I think he's over here somewhere. Where is Manahar?
So at some point, we're going to have to update this map and just scroll a Briggle Void over somewhere.
Oh, don't worry. What could possibly happen in 27 days? Quite a bit, actually. I don't know where Manahar is, honestly. Either way, we're off. It's time for the Old Wood. One of my favorite locations in the game because, man, did they do some good work on the backgrounds here. Also, you can still see there's still some horses hanging out. I don't know if they're good or bad. I don't know if they're our herd or those jerks that we don't like. Manahar is near Aberrang. Let's see. Since I can just look at it straight from here. Yeah, it's a fairly small place, I remember, because it's just the Mender library, Mender headquarters. It's somewhere around here. What is Dalaland? Oh, that is where the Horseborn came from. Right. The Plains of Slaughter. Early days of the Horseborn are a tragic tale indeed. No tale more so than that of the Plains of Slaughter, where, furious at man's treatment of horses and conflicted emotions about their own relationship to the beasts, stole and slaughtered their horses wholesale in defiance. As time passed, they would deeply regret the decision and withdraw further into Horseborn territories, cutting themselves off from other intelligent races completely. Oh, it's here. Also, yeah, that's the Horseborn backstory. They killed every horse. All horses are dead. There are only Horseborn. The home of the Menders, Manahar, was built near Aberrang at great expense in exchange for the Menders' support at the capital and other diplomatic duties. Manahar itself, connected to the mainland by an unexpectedly stable rope bridge, houses apprentices in training, the Mender Council, and a vast library of writings and unusual items the Menders have collected over time. Thank you for pointing that out. It's hard to find things on this map. Needs a search function. Ah, here we go. A scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here's a witch," one guard says, "plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick, but we caught her and brought her way out here." The others nod. "She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far." "But she'll die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink," you say. "That's not on us," the god responds. "But if you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way." You consider what to do. I like how option 5 is just witch. Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Let me go consult my witch.
They're like a secret handshake or something.
Look, the 5 option is finally here. Hello. The green bar, it has finally appeared. It exists. I know, I didn't believe it either. Someday maybe we'll see the black bar, which is number 6. It looks like we want to ask our witch, our resident witch, for help. I don't blame you. I think it's a good idea. Any thoughts? Yrsa smiles and saunters toward the tied woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over before returning. My suggestion, she says, burn her in the tree to the ground. You consider what to do.
She says that about everything.
Yeah, that actually wasn't too helpful. So we're back to square one here. Redecide what to do. Okay, so it looks like 1 is jumping ahead. It looks like we want more information. Okay, 2. People want to let her go. Alright, 1 is ahead, 2 is behind, and 3 trails. This may narrow things down if we go with, how do you know she's a witch? Everyone looks at the woman who is grinning a toothless grin. She scratches at the tree bark and calls out the dead gods one by one. If that's not enough, the guard says, she was seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs. I think I heard that makes you sick. The other guards bob their heads in agreement. You consider what to do. So, let her go, take her with us. Let her go, everyone go their own way. Run away. Ignore. Ignore is an option.
Well, they're just giving her away.
Free witch. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so now we're
finding a perfectly good couch out on the curb. Just why not?
Right, I want that in my apartment right now. I don't care if it smells. It smells really weird. It's been out in like 3 rainfalls. I don't care. Let her go. She can join us. The guard looks shocked. We're not getting near her, he says, and the 4 of them run off in different directions. They couldn't even stay together. They just, get away, she's getting loose. The witch. You cut the woman free and she slumps to the ground, weak. A few others help you, get her into a cart and give her some water. She smiles at you once before falling asleep. Okay. We have a witch now.
The other caravan got to recruit a cave wizard. We need to catch up.
Yeah, we need more wizards. We are going into the Old Wood. Whispers from the clansmen grow in volume with every step towards the colorfully daunting Old Wood. Nothing but game trails into this place, Ivor says. For this many people? I don't like it. He looks agitated, nervous. Glancing around, you notice the other Varl and even the Horseborn acting similarly. Tight places like this just don't sit well with us, he says, watching you. No room to stand or swing. Just another place I don't belong. Ivor's growing concern with feeling useless is somewhat puzzling, but you keep it to yourself. For all its majesty and the storied past filled with legendary hunts, the dense foliage and spore-filled air of the Old Wood feels eerie. Peculiarities are no stranger in the Old Wood, but the discovery of a blue-tinged campfire in the distance creates a stir among the clansmen. The Varl ignore it completely, but fighters and families alike want a closer look. You consider what to do. Do we touch the blue flame? Do we ask Yrsa if she's ever seen this? Do we want to know what Yrsa thinks about everything because it is witch adjacent? We just assume she knows about it?
Well, this time we're asking about fire. Maybe that will be more helpful.
Yeah, maybe she knows. Yeah, she knows fire. Remember the last time we were in the woods and she was like, let's set these woods on fire, and she just got lost for a year and burned herself severely?
And
Got
now
a few,
she's back and fun.
got a few scars. A few horrific scars, and just, hi, I'm back now. Alright, what does she know? Let's find out. The archer's eyes are wide and they dart around to various branches in the trees. Maybe, she says, best to move along. You consider what to do. So 1, join them around the blue fire. 2, call everyone back. Or 3, keep moving, but let the people join you later. Leave them at the fire. Do not remove them from the fire. Also, yeah, Yursa's advice is spotty at best. Okay, looks like we're gonna take her word. Call everyone back. No telling who or what's out there, you say. Let's stay together and keep moving. By the looks on their faces, you clearly dashed a few dreams, but the clansmen all returned. Okay. Avoided losing anybody there. Also, I love the backdrops for this area. They're really nice. It's worse than
no magical adventures while we are in these woods. Regular adventures only.
Yeah, please ignore everything slightly out of the ordinary. It's worse than Baldringer's flame, a frightened Varl shouts. The trail ahead of you smolders with a line of blue flames like you saw in the woods. The fire is moving towards you down the center of the trail. You wipe at your eyes, not sure to make of what you're seeing. Hakon curses the old wood and fire and looks to you, panic in his normally calm eyes. The blue flame is creeping towards the caravan quickly, dividing the path. Which way do we go? Number 1, go left. Number 2, go right. Number 3, this isn't real. You're not real, I'm real. I don't remember this option at all. This thing with the flame. Maybe it only happens if you don't sit around the campfire. I think I sat around the campfire. The ghost campfire, or whatever it's supposed to be. I honestly don't remember. It looks like 3 is winning out. You guys are taking a real big chance. Gonna go for the real smooth strat. See through the illusion. You step to the front and reach out to touch the flame. It does not burn you. See, you say? Others relax as the flame crawls down the line. Those on the right of the flame start laughing, while a few of the ones on the left begin shrieking in terror. Confused, you see the flames finally go out and everyone get quiet. The ones previously screaming run away in various directions, disappearing into the old world for good. The others don't seem bothered by the loss. A few people, a few Varl, almost like they were singled out and chased away. The woods wanted them. Also, thanks for stopping by. Also a big Banner Saga fan myself. That's why I'm streaming it. A sudden rumble underfoot is strong enough to make you grab the side of a cart for balance. After it ends, you notice a young girl crying when her brother puts an arm around her. That's just the way it is around here, he says. Nothing to cry about. Oddleaf looks concerned. I'm not sure if that's the right attitude or not, she says. It keeps them from worrying all the time, but it keeps them from being cautious, too. What's the point in caution, Ivor says. Look around. If it is that massive serpent causing these quakes, it could be an arrow's range away and we'd never know it for all these trees. Thanks for the follow. His words do little to quash the acrid dread in your gut. A settlement. Here in the old wood. Welcome. Welcome to Pink Town. Purple Town. Everything is a shade of pink or purple. The faint smell of smoke goes unnoticed by many except you and a few others, including the Horseborn. It's coming from the south, Ivor says. Ettingbecker, if the map is right. It'll take us some time to get there. Rourke and Deirdre are unleashing strings of angry sounds and pointing to hoofprints leading south through the woods. Clansmen watch them with concern. You consider what to do. So, the Horseborn seem to be interested in something. We can see what they're doing with 2. We can... Now wait, is 2 just asking? 2 might just be asking, and 3 might be, let's go do what they're doing. I think we're deciding whether or not we want to get involved with horse conflict. It looks like 2 is ahead. Let's see. What are the Horseborn doing? Roark turns his back to you. Deirdre struggles to understand your words, finally saying, "Destroy." Your look of confusion brings Scotthawk over. This herd, he points at the hoofprints. Enemy. Roark hates Triganthai. You cannot understand the last word he said or the sounds afterwards. Mean leader who wants things, all things, ruined, burned. Almost killed Roark, then meeting you. Thanks for the follow. So, the first time we met the Horseborn, Roark was injured. Apparently they had just fought with Triganthai. I'm taking the A-E as an I sound like in Latin. It's probably not correct. So, do we go after this horse warlord? Or do we leave them to their own fight? Oh no, I guarantee... I mean, sure, this could be a tough fight regardless, but we have our Varl this time. Remember, the reason why we got stuck on horse fight was because I could not use my normal strategy of having a couple Varl absorb damage and slowly push forward. We had to play with mostly humans, which was real tough. Ivor was our only Varl, and that made it very challenging. Took me 3 tries. If you didn't catch it, I only won after I brought Ivan and started setting all of the horses, striking them with lightning. All of them got hit with lightning, a few more than once. It looks like we're going to see if we can help. While she doesn't understand your words, your movement towards the village prompts Deirdre to move forward quickly. Only Roark is able to slow her and keep her near the caravan. Your arrival through the smoke is unexpected by the hoofed pillagers. Some unite to hold you off, while others, smeared in blue war paint, flee into the surrounding woods. Oh, man, you're gonna make me use all of them, aren't you?
It's horse time. Horse fight.
It sure is. Mogar and Hakon, you're in. Who's our last? Oddleaf? Rook? Ivan?
That's Ivan. Ivan was integral to the eventual successful run of Battle of Horsefield.
Yeah, he really was. Oh, that's right. I've got a second obsidian ring, and I gave it to Horse Javelin. How much? Okay, I only have 12 renown. That's not enough to promote anyone. And they're all at level 5. That's average. That is sufficient. Also, 2 will per kill is really good for Ivan. It's really dangerous, since his damage is not based on strength from the lightning. It's just based on how much willpower he has, and he's got 10 willpower by default. So this is a cool party we've got. We've got humans, Varl, and Horseborn. I need to give Roark... Okay, he's got some extra strength. Who do we not have equipped here? Shapersky Stone. Mogar goes first because he's the armor. 2 armor, 1 strength resist. Let's give that to Skahak. Congratulations. Luden, 2 will, 2 strength. We're going to give that to Roark. Farthing Yord, I forgot about you. Where have you been? 2 strength. or 3 break. Yeah, you know what? 3 break and you're going to go first. And then your horse friends are going to go afterwards. They are the melee units. You are the javelin unit. Yeah. She'll have 5 break without using will. What does Hakon have? Oh, we can do better for him. He's at rank 6. Right, Oddleaf is at level 7. We'll bench her for now. We have range.
Oddleaf was also less effective in horse battle since they're so wiggly.
Yeah.
It was hard to predict where they'd run into for traps.
I'm gonna give Hakon the strength and the will because he'll have 20 strength. That's kind of insane. That's so insane. I can't. My voice is hoarse just thinking about 20 strength. It's crazy. Okay, Roark, here's your other 2 strength item. Oh boy, I hope this goes okay. Here he is. The Ultra Horse. 16 and 22. And he's got a whole group. A very tightly knit together group, which could be my advantage.
Only one man is a horse that large.
Okay, I see a problem with my formation. I do not have a shield person to put in the middle. I could put horse in the middle, but yeah. I guess if I put melee horses on the sides and have them kind of guard the flanks since they can move after attacking, and then I have ranged attacks in the middle. Hopefully I can defend them. Now let's see what we're dealing with here. Triganthe. He can move after attacking. He's got 3 exertion and 3 break. He's got mule kick, sundering impact, and trample. He's got a whole set of abilities to use. He is pretty dangerous. Surrounded by mostly similar strength enemies, but different function. Maybe I shouldn't have been so close up the first turn. One step. Just one step forward. I don't have a good shot either at them. One step. We do have Ivan.
Yeah, just leave space for Ivan to approach, and you can get like a 3 or 4 chain depending on how exactly they shuffle themselves.
Yeah. Can she move after hitting? No, she cannot. She needs to be closer, so I'm just gonna move her up. No, I didn't leave space. I can move him around, though. I don't know. Depends on when the things happen. I just realized Triganthe will one-shot Roark. And also completely cripple Hakon. I need a break. I need a chance to do some serious area damage to these guys. And it has not yet presented itself. I'm afraid of waiting too long. But you know what? If you want to go there... Yeah, you know what? That will put you in the way of Triganthe. And I can mend him. Yeah. I will hold out until you guys are out of position. I can wait. Shit. You freaking assholes. I hate you so much. You know what? Change formation. Man, they really want Hakon dead. But that's unfortunate because... Damn it, he's only got rank 1. Oh well, I'll take it. Can't complain that much, really. Still a good hit. Yeah, and I also get splash damage because they're adjacent to each other. That's 3 horses. Significantly hurt. Hort. Hort is a word. I can't fight, I'm Hort. Thank you for the follow. The Fulo, sorry. Since words are not working right now. Gigante, can you please get a bit closer? That's him, right?
Without that, you got a fortune.
Where? Oh yeah, I do, but Ivan's turn is pretty far away. I think all those guys just moved though, so I could potentially... I just need to make sure not to put anyone in the way.
The path opens that Ivan can approach.
Yeah. So here's... Yeah. There you go. There's a 5-chain, actually. These guys love getting in position for me to crush them.
Horses do not understand lightning.
No, they do not. And you know what? I'm not like, it's funny. I've got this mule kick, but it would be against my best interest to use it right now. Rourke will get a hit in and then retreat because that is what he does. Just a little bit. Gigante, please don't hit Rourke. He's gonna do that. No, he's gonna kill Hakon in 1 shot. Well then. That's a move. And then he runs away, so I can't hit him. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a huge problem. I still am not in range of these fucking horses. My chain has been reduced to 3. Shame. Well, everyone else has full armor, so there's no sense in mending. I just need to walk up. Right. This will hurt them pretty bad. Now, I was hoping I could get some, you know, bring the pain early on, but my positioning was just not working for me. Alright. There's a shot at Gigante. Rourke's turn is coming up, but he's pinned, so I don't think he can reach... Yes, he can reach Gigante. Man, do I just...
Right. Well, you might also want to think about getting some poison into him.
Shit, you're right. Okay, do I take out one of the lesser horses or do kind of pitiful damage to him? 5 damage, it's not insignificant, but... Maybe I should just do more armor damage so I can sacrifice a horse and then... that's what I'm leaning towards right now because I don't think I have a better option. They have forced me to use these damn horses. Alright, he can retreat slightly. Get back slightly into formation, even though it doesn't matter with horses because they're goddamn horses. They do what they want. Yeah, you know what? You. Yeah, Ekil's in the other party. He's in other caravan. Stay there for now. Shit, that's a large hit. Also, okay, there's a 3.
There's a 3 ending in a big horse.
Yep. Unfortunately, I cannot hit him last without... Well, no. Okay, I can. I just need to hit... Yeah. Okay, this is safe. Because I want to do maximum damage to Trigante. There, he's down to 11. He is not as much of a threat anymore. Deirdre may not survive this fight. I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if she did. First time for everything. Let's knock that guy out. Mogar kind of got left out of the fight because Trigante fucked off to the other end of the map. Reinforcements, come on! This is enough of a fight. We have enough. Don't do this to me.
It's probably victory when you take out the big man.
Maybe. Well, there's poison on him now, so... we'll be able to wear him down. Actually...
Yeah, you've done enough to put him into the death spiral here.
Yeah. Horse battles are unfair, the chat says, but I swear to God, they are pretty easy and normal. In fact, they feel like a nice little pleasant detour after some of the other stuff, like those scourges. Those are still a problem. Okay, so now we find out. Yeah, he's done. Could have stuck around and gotten some more renown, but this fight is tenuously dangerous the entire time. I want less injuries. With the marauding horseborn defeated, the Varl and clansmen quickly doused the fires around the village. So the horses use fire as a weapon. That's interesting. Or did they just start fires? Did they just do it by accident? They just see it, freak out, and spread it around?
Fire just happens wherever horses go. No one knows why.
We can never repay you, the village leader states, but we will spread word of what you did here today across the woods and hills. Thank you. How do we get out of here? 8 renown. The governor looks at you from a distance and nods. Once. By the way, I'm still here. You didn't screw up this time. Good job. What do our injuries look like? 6 days for Hakon. God damn it, Hakon. If you weren't so important, I wouldn't be doing this. There. 2 strength is not a big debuff for you. You can handle it. Why haven't we killed him yet? Because he knows how to stay alive. Reminder, he has a giant slice mark across his throat, and he's missing at least one hand. His other hand may just be a dagger. Other people have tried to kill him.
He is
failed.
lazy and duplicitous and an asshole, but he is not weak. He is a powerful man.
Nice. Some new, not bad. 20% dodge strength attacks, plus 2 strength. 2 strength, 25% 2x strength damage. That's a level 8 one. We're not near getting that. Here we go. Here's the good shit. A break talent rank and 3 break. Here's our farthing yard weight. It's here. Volander's Coil isn't bad either. It's a very defensive one for characters you want to stay alive. I think we are good on food. Yeah, it seems pretty good. No training here? No training tent. There is no time for training here in the Old Wood. Well, that was a nice, pleasant little village in the middle of this place. You notice the colored specks in the air are especially thick in this area when the caravan ahead of you suddenly stops. They are watching a man who is staring at a flower and crying. It's just so perfect, he says. I paint and carve runes, but this flower is what I've waited for my whole life. The spectators are now nodding with tears in their eyes. This guy is me, by the way. You are not sure what to do. What is perfection? It's here. It's this flower. Welcome. You found it. Everything else is imperfect. Everything else must be extinguished. They're taking resources away from this perfect flower. It looks like 2 is ahead just a little bit. Why is it perfect? Are we gonna go with that one? Alright. What's so perfect about it? You wouldn't understand, he says. Colors have meaning and the light is just... It's perfect. This actually is me. The others agree and seem offended by your question. How dare you question the flower? You are not sure what to do. Still. Perhaps, if we inspected the flower, we would understand why it's perfect. Do you want to touch the flower? Do you want to experience perfection? The chat does, apparently. Let's look. Let's see perfection. You move forward and see that the flower looks more like a plain red and yellow shrub. As you near it, it shakes suddenly, putting out a small cloud of spores in the air. You begin to see the true beauty of the plant as other clansmen crowd around. The tree behind you reaches down and politely takes your cloak. You smile as a tiny bird teaches you how to count to green. Furs are on the ground, and you nestle in them to sleep. Wake up, Ivor says. He is holding his head and squinting to block out the sunlight. Your head hurts too, along with your body, which is sprawled across rocks. We've been robbed, the Varl says, and no one was awake to see who it was. Alright, that's like 3 days of food we lost. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Is that a settlement there? Yeah, it looks like some tents. We're stopping? Yeah, you can just see the colored confetti in the air. This place is just full of drugs. You duck under more branches and suddenly find yourself in the clearing of a proper village. The few people you see tend to scatter as you approach, and only the water and birds make any noise. Finally, a man approaches in robes so badly torn it borders on embarrassing. His arms are covered in scratches which are freely bleeding. This guy is a portrait. Sir? Do you require assistance? We don't get many visitors here, but welcome. Welcome. Number 1. Is everything alright here? Number 2. Where is everyone? And 3. Why is this place so hidden? 4. What is this colorful particulate in the air that I'm breathing in, and have been breathing for the last few days? What is that? Why is that in my lungs? Why do I see colors that shouldn't be there? Why do the trees speak to me? Also, did you rob me before?
Good day, travelers. Welcome to Blood Village.
I went to the drug bush and I got robbed. Was that you? Did you do that? People are... I'm not even looking at the vote count. I'm just... Yeah. Is everything alright here? This seems a bit off. Yes. Everything is fine. This reminds me of the Fog Village in Stardust Crusaders. The woman with the running sores. Just, yes, everything is fine. My acne is itchy. An awkward silence hangs in the air. Fine, I'll say it. You look like you fought a bear and lost. Also, now you're insulting me. Now I'm not good enough for you. Now my open running wounds are offending you. What happened to you? Daily chores. The woods keep us busy and are unforgiving if you're not paying attention. And yeah, this does feel like Alice in Wonderland just a little. So it was a beast. Brambles, actually. So you just walk through a bunch of thorns. Make yourselves at home. We have good food and strong drink. Enough for everyone. Enough for 500, 600, 700 people. The man begins walking away. Wait, what's your name? He smiles again. We have no names here. We simply are. With that, he shuffles away around a building. Welcome to the no-name village. No one has names here. I don't think this village has a name. Let's see, is it on the map? Yeah, this is not a place. Also, apparently this place is so popular because of the large animals that can be hunted here, but it's not really allowed, and you're not allowed to cut down the pretty trees either. They are protected. Yeah, what's in the market here? The sawn-off face of a dredge. This in the shop. Also, thank you for the bits, Not So Old Scratch. Much appreciated. These are all low level. Betrayal! Pierced by a rusted nail, this warrior figure feels wrong. Powerful, but wrong. 30%, 2 times strength damage, 2 strength, minus 2 armor. Interesting. I think we're good for now. So now what? There's nothing else here. Leave? Alright, goodbye. There are settlements in here, and it's a little strange. The people there are different. Some scouts report subtle movements around you. We're being followed. Studied, maybe, she says. Can't tell how many. It's like they disappear if you look directly at them. Number 1, let me know when you actually see something. Number 2, grab some fighters to join you in a patrol. There is a choice there, but not something I usually make a choice for. Yeah. If you rest there, something different happens, and it's not actually all that good. Reinforcing that
this land is peaceful and its inhabitants kind.
Yeah, I mean, they are, but they're also... You know what it is? It's that their rules are different from ours. They have an entirely different set of something or other we cannot comprehend. That's why when a man walks up to us bleeding...
floating around through the air.
Yeah, the culture is... Drugs is culture.
If you lived among the spores, you'd understand.
Okay, so we're going for the patrol? Yeah, alright. You decide to take the offensive and gather some fighters. As the caravan continues forward, your small group makes several laps checking rock outcroppings and clumps of trees. While you find nothing, you cannot shake the feeling the scout is right. We don't have the home field advantage here. We are at a severe disadvantage. We're breathing the spores. We're not used to spores. They breathe that shit all the time. They do it when they wake up in the morning. They just take a deep breath. Just get it in your lungs. The previous strange village has everyone on edge. Frequent backward glances to see if the caravan is being followed results in a lack of attention to what is ahead. A brief rustle of leaves and the sounds of saplings cracking are the only warnings before bears and their cragsman masters attack. They're here, too. Alright, horses, get out of here. You're done for now. I don't think you're required again, but... you're a liability if I'm not leveling you up.
Of course the woods are full of swamp bears.
Of course they
What else
are.
would be here?
Yeah, they trained bears because they were right there. So, I think Oddleaf should go on this one. Oddleaf, maybe Luden? Luden hasn't been around in a while. Every morning I open palm slam some spores directly into my lungs. And then I start doing the moves. Running through the thorn bushes. Huh. Kind of at a loss with who to use here. Ivor? Nah, I don't want to use all my Varl in case something bad happens, in case I really screw up. Maybe a Leo? No, not enough attack. I need someone with offense. 14. No, he's got 12. You got 13. Can you promote? He can promote. Still, very low armor. Why not use the Fire Archer? Because we're not fighting Dredge. That's why. Because Fire is good against Dredge. But less against Cragsman because they will run around you. If they clump up, then it's good. But I can't guarantee that's going to happen. I forgot I had Rook. Let's put him in there. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Was Rook have the bracelet? Yeah. Oddleaf has... Right, the super move. The Ultra Break. Not the Ultra Break, just the chance of doing 30 damage, and also from a very far distance away. Unstoppable. She is unstoppable. Ivan, right, has will per kill. He's good. He has what I want. Right, the Barter Shade. What does Luden have? Nothing right now. Luden, you take the Strength Resist because I want you to stay alive a bit longer, but Rook, you will take the break. Alright. Hakon can still fight. He's got 18 strength? Yeah. Oh, they are grouped up. Oh, what a shame. Well, oh god, is that a reinforced bear? That bear has armor. That's a war bear. They have a war bear.
Until now, we had only faced civilian bears.
Yeah. No. Hakon, you're gonna be over here with the group. Luden, you're in the middle. Rook, it doesn't matter where you are because you're a tracker. Not close enough to attack right away, but... Alright. If that's what you want. Thanks for the follow. I can impale him, too, on Luden's turn. That might be helpful. Or, I can Pig Sticker, which would give me extra 10%, 20% chance. Ah, he would have 40% chance of crit, but that wouldn't help in this situation. Let's just get you out of here. Nice crit regardless. Good job. Ivan may need to heal. I could have Rook mark the target, but I don't think it would work too well with his 15 armor. I mean, you guys keep calling them hippies, but they're really not. They're pretty violent. God, can Oddleaf get close enough to Bear to shoot? Can I slag and burn in a good spot? I don't know how effective that would be. Well... you. This has a good chance of getting set off. Oh no! No, the storm! Wow, he resisted 2 attacks. And blocked the 3rd. Nice. Good job. Not a good shot for... well, I need to mend anyway, because... yeah. There we go. Good. 6 damage to you. Yeah, you know what? You go over there. Yeah, dude, go for it. Yeah, here. This is the move. One down immediately, plus splash damage. Bear is also kind of in a bad spot. He's not really in a spot to take advantage of the situation. I screwed up my... Yeah, I forgot diagonals. Well, I can still do this, and I think this is an okay move. Yeah, oddly... Yeah, good. Good crit. Yes! Excellent. Everyone gets some willpower. Speaking of which, Luden is next to this guy, so willpower? No. Okay, it has to be someone he's next to. Also, Bear! Oh no! Bear is fighting. How can this be? I guess I'm mending still.
Yeah, mend again.
Yeah, I need to keep Mogar's armor up because he's gonna be fighting Bear in a second. Also, hopefully keep Rook alive if I can help it. This will definitely help. Bring the Pain will do a lot of armor damage. Not a lot, actually. Maybe he's got defense. He is Warbear. Hakon is in the part where he's just mowing down people. This is the good spot. The good rhythm to be in. Yeah, you got in my back ranks. Good job. I'm real proud of you. You're not dead in 2 seconds? Yeah, you know what? Just go away. There. Give Rook some willpower. Hopefully he won't die.
Into the presence of the Prince of all humans.
Oh, was that a critical? He did Pig Sticker. No, he just has low armor. He's running out of armor. But... Alright. Here we go. The rank 3 mark. 4 attacks on Bear. Oh my god, all these things going off at once. Oddleaf can do 17 damage to Bear. Also, Bear's turn is next, so maybe I should just do that.
Yeah, just delete Bear.
Goodbye, Bear. You are a worthy opponent. I need to move and use willpower so I can get out of position, but... Also, she ended up doing 19 damage with Exploit. Mogar is down. Alright.
It's fine.
Alright, you guys want to fight, huh?
He's traded well.
Yeah, no, he did. We used him to the best of our ability. And no one else can really benefit from mending right now, so... I'm just gonna have him guard Oddleaf, since she is probably the most dangerous person on the field right now. Next to Hakon. Can I get the double hit? Yes, I can. God, Hakon, why have you not learned rank 3 yet? Please learn rank 3. I've had so many opportunities to use it. Artery Strike. Critical hit. Rook is down. To be expected, honestly. He is squishy. That's how it works. You have a spear. I'm just gonna kick you away. Go there. Give me some space. Oh no, the fire! Yeah, we're good. 70% chance of death. Deflected. Oh no, the axe storm. Deflected. Give him some more armor, just in case. I don't think I need it, but... There we go. This guy will get killed by residual damage. God, I love that crits can happen on residual damage. It's so good. Let's, yeah. Poke this man so Oddleaf can finish him. There we go. Destroyed. 20 attack! We are seeing so many critical hits. I have really put a lot of effort into making sure that crits come up as often as possible, and it is showing. I am standing on the fire, but I don't care. Victory. Pretty good fight there. Definite threats to you, but you can absolutely outlast them. Really dependent on how you use your characters. And in my case, keeping Mogar alive is a pretty good way to survive. His aggro is up a bit, so enemies will waste their turns on him while reducing their own armor because he counterattacks. So Mogar's a very good linchpin to have your defense around. A wounded cragsman pushes himself back against the base of a tree, looking like a cornered beast as you approach. We was just trying to feed ourselves, he said. Bogs are all cracked and drained. Man can't find a new place to live without... He lunges for you with a crude blade, but Oddleaf pierces him with an arrow, and Ivor finishes him with a quick swing of his axe. You thank them, and everyone moves on. So I think we'll take a brief break here in this nice little pastel campsite. How nice. Look how nice this is.